Hello, I'm back again. Okay, we are going to end lesson 3 here. We're going to start lesson 3 of unit 3, and it's only going to be 2 lectures, so it's going to go pretty fast. All right, let's think about this interest rates, okay? When I say the interest rate is 8% compounded semi-annually, okay? What I'm saying to the world is, now listen to my words here, the nominal rate. Nominal means name. So the named or stated rate is 8%. Okay? But we know that we don't pay 8%. Okay? What I like to say then is the effective rate, that is the rate we actually pay per period. Now notice it's very important I say per period, is 8% divided by 2 is 4% per period, which equals 4% per semi-annual. Now, if you ever went into a bank and said, oh, I pay 4% semi-annually compounded, they would be like, okay. No, they're going to say you pay 8% compounded semi-annually. So they always say that stated rate, but we know they're using 4% every 6 months, right? Now think about that. Are you really paying 8%? No. You're paying more than that. So on $100, in 6 months you pay 104. 6 months after that you pay 4% of 104. So now your bill is like 108.16. So you're paying like 8 point something, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at that, and that is crazy. So look here. Here's my nominal rates, okay? And here's the one I was just doing, 8%. If I pay that yearly, that's 8%. If I compound it semi-annually, well, it's 8.16. If I compound it monthly, I'm paying 8.3. Daily, 8.3278. Continuously, 8.3. What do you think CDs pay? Certificates of deposit. I put them in the bank, I leave them in there. Well, they pay yearly, of course, because that's the low one. Credit cards, on the other hand, remember we said they were between 15 and 25? They compound daily. So if you paid a 25% credit card bill, you're really paying 28.4. Holy buckets, that's a lot of money. That's an extra 3.4% per year. Okay, so again, I've got the nominal is the stated. Then I, Krista, use something called the effective rate. And that is the percent per period. This calculated rate right here that you're seeing, look what it says. Effective interest rate per year. So I'm going to call that the effective annual rate. Okay? Number 1 to remember, use effective rate in all problems. Never. This is a huge never. Do not do this. Use the effective annual rate. Because we are paying the effective annual rate, but we're doing it via this method. That makes sense, right? We're paying this annually, but we pay 8% per month, 8% per day, whatever. So that we're paying that effective rate. But we're not paying that effective annual rate like every year. So That's an important differentiation there. Nominal is stated, effective is what we pay, the effective rate. The effective annual rate is truly what we pay. So we can always go back and look at this table, but it'd sure be nice to figure out how we could calculate that. And here's how we calculate it. The effective annual rate is 1 plus the stated rate over the number of compounding periods per year raised to the number of compounding periods in a year minus 1. Well, we changed n, because n is number of periods, to m periods per year. I don't like this equation. I just use 1 plus I raised to the m minus 1, where I is my effective rate. Okay? That's what I like to use. So we could do a little example here, okay? I'm going to use, here's my little example. My nominal rate is 12% compounded monthly. So my effective rate that I would use in formulas is 12% divided by 12 is 1% per period. This is what I'm going to use in my formula. The effective annual rate is going to be 1 plus 0.01 raised to the 12 minus 1, or 1 plus 0.12 divided by 12 raised to 12 minus 1. Either way, it's 0.1268, or 12.68% per year. So when I pay something 12% annually, I'm really not paying 12%. I'm paying 12.7%. So, but that's an effective annual rate. You will only ever calculate those. You will never, ever, ever do anything but calculate those. Alrighty.